recently. At the beginning, I don't think I changed my habits as much. I didn't really think twice about making an extra trip to the grocery store, but I really do now, and I think twice about how much laundry I'm doing, and in general, thinking really twice about a lot of things that I just took for granted before.
Yeah, I pretty much spend all my money on gas now, and so I try to save up for that.
I'm an outdoorsman, and I like to go to the mountains and get around. And it's just you gotta budget a little more carefully for sure.
Especially this time of year in the summer, you've got everybody coming up here from down south wanting to spend time up here. But I've noticed the economy's so bad now that we live on Sebago Lake, so there's a lot of business out there. It's like Old Orchard. It's a ghost town even now. There's no one around. Nobody can afford it. You can't afford to heat your house or put gas in your car, let alone feed yourself. How are people going to be able to do that? What's going to happen next? What if gas goes up to $5, $6, $7? It's absurd. It's to the point where people are choosing a necessity over another. And when you've got children, you shouldn't have to be in that position at all.
I'm very nervous about what it's going to cost, and I'm getting myself onto a budget plan, so that I can at least know every month what I'm going to be spending on heating oil.
I bought a house a year ago, and I budgeted very carefully so that I could afford that mortgage. I'm really worried on how I'm going to make it through the winter, having to pay for heating oil. It's possibly going to double my mortgage, which needless to say, I didn't budget for.
It's really expensive. It's horrible. And so a couple of years ago, we bought a pellet stove, and it's just unbelievably cheaper. I mean, like where we used to pay, honestly, like $400 a month in the winter for heating oil, we're paying, I think we spent like $300 for the whole winter for pellets. And then we had our furnace does heat our water, so we still had like $150 bills, but it was way better.
I see that they get expensive.